And people all over the world. Pastor Ali Gray III here. I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, Priceless Original. This podcast is to encourage people and help people understand and know that each and every one of us is a priceless original created by God with a purpose and a destiny. God created you and He created me to be amazing with a specific agenda, with a specific destiny and purpose for us. It's amazing. Everything about us is uniquely made. Our fingerprints are unique. Our personalities, what we like and what we don't like, all of those things are unique. And every one of us is here for a reason. We are not mistakes. And that's what this show is about. Today, we're having the 4th of July weekend celebration. And I want to share a couple things about that. Please take a minute if you have and share this video. But there's a couple of things that I would like to talk about. About concerning this nation and the celebration of the independence of the United States of America. And I want to share something called the paradox of our times. And I'm going to share something, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about this nation. Welcome you to the show. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Please like and share the YouTube, and like and share my channel. Okay, here we go. We have taller buildings, but shorter tempers. We spend more, but have less. We buy more, but enjoy less. We have more conveniences, but less time. We have more degrees, but less sense. More knowledge, but less judgment. More experts, yet more problems. We have multiplied our possessions, but reduced our values. We have learned how to make a living, but not a life. We've learned how to make a living, but not a life. We have added years to life, not life to years. We've been all the way to the moon and back, but have trouble crossing the street to meet a new neighbor. We have cleaned up the air, but polluted the soul. As sad and as true as all these statements are, I still believe that the United States of America is the greatest country in the world. We are blessed to have been born and raised in America. God bless and help the United States of America. And I just want to share some thoughts about that. That was a paradox of our times, something George Carlin, a funny comedian, wrote. And it's so true. But I want to tell you this. Ali Gray III, I'm grateful for the United States of America. I'm grateful for this nation. As I've traveled around the world, it is apparent that even though the foundations appear to be eroding, the foundations laid in place by the founding fathers of the United States of America were pretty biblical and have stood the test of time. I'm praying that every leading government official, every medical, educational, civil, judicial, and military person would turn to Jesus Christ, recognizing that He and He alone is the only God who can help, save, and restore our nation to godly ethics and morality. I am praying that believers, and I think the days to come will reveal those who are believers in the Jesus of the Bible. I'm praying that they will stop compromising on those moral and foolish agendas that promote the demise of a nation set apart by God to release the kingdom of God throughout the world. I was born in the United States of America. My home is not of this world, though. But my hope is that the place Jesus has already prepared for me can somehow, in some way, bring values that impact this world. And yes, this nation, to carry the desire for that place, heaven, our real home, for which the whole destiny is pledged. My whole destiny is pledged for heaven. I pray that every agenda that desires to release wickedness, the slaughter of children, morally, emotionally, and physically, as well as the agendas that are transforming minds by the corruption that comes only from the demonic realm. With every plot to see this nation fail and crumble, and everything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. I'm talking about the true God, Jesus Christ, Yahweh. Everything that exalts itself against the knowledge of Christ will be brought low to the earth, where Satan is crushed under our feet, as Jesus declared. God forgive, help, and bless the United States of America. Have a great weekend. Enjoy, celebrate your family, and be a light shining in the midst of darkness. I believe we are headed for the greatest revival in the history of the United States of America, because God is moving and people are giving their hearts to the Lord, and people are coming to the saving knowledge of Christ, and they're going to stand for righteousness and stand for truth. And I believe that the time is right now for brothers and sisters of Christ to come together, pray up, stand up, speak up, and let's change the world and change the United States of America for the glory of God. God bless you. Pastor Ali Gray III here. Have a great rest of the weekend.